Speaking of the Ducks, they have Washington for the 117th time. And Ross, I know the rosters are drastically different, but still, the Huskies have won 3 in a row in this rivalry.
Well, yeah, this is one that's kind of a bit similar to Ohio State, Michigan. When you look right at Michigan and look at Washington, right, two programs that vastly different places than they were, right, just 7, 8, 9 months ago, playing for a national title, and then boom, there's this drop off, right, and their rivals have managed to stay on top and build their rosters, and arguably, obviously, Oregon, Ohio State, two of the best in the country. So a lot of similarities in a lot of ways here. I'm not sure this one will be close, and it's part of what you just said, Mike. It's been 3 straight as well in this one for Oregon, and the way Oregon has been playing, and the fact they're in Eugene at home. This just feels like the game set up for the Ducks to kind of exploit the Huskies here and try to keep alive, right, that #1 seed in the playoff and that Rose Bowl trip in the quarterfinals. So that's certainly motivation enough for Oregon to get this done. But it is crazy, Anthony, how similar these two rivalry games are when you look at the matchup, the location, the stakes, and all that.
And when we think about it, Dan Lanning, because he's been so impressive as a head coach, I almost feel like the discussion about him gets fast forwarded a little bit, where folks forget this is year 3 for him with the big whistle. So there's still a lot that he has yet to accomplish in leading the Oregon program, in as much as he's already accomplished through 2+ seasons at this point. So to defeat Washington will be a big deal when he takes down the Dogs, if at whatever point that's able to happen. Making and winning a conference championship game, that's going to be a huge threshold for Dan Lanning at whatever point he's able to make that happen. But there are things on the resume that he's still looking to mount and make sure he can have that happen. And so a game like this, where there's playmakers on the opposing sideline, and he's been such a great motivator for that program through his defensive lens, talent like multiple quarterbacks who can make plays, a running back like Jonah Coleman, the talent outside at wide receiver. Now, Washington hasn't been the same squad on the road, but there's a lot that Oregon's had to get ready for over their bye.
Yeah, 0-5 away from home, Washington, this season.